Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here in Vegas. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. On the return, here's Hall. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And they will take over 1st and 10. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things.
He's got it at the 15. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake. Garoppolo in trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 72 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end end zone for 6. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Here we go. A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Love now to pass on 1st down. It got his man complete. Now he's loose again. Touchdown. Christian Watson doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Packers are able to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Raiders nothing. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raiders heading out to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? That he's going to play a...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. On the return, here's Hall. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jacobs going to try the middle. Fighting through it. He's got space. Still fighting for more. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 115 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
Here we go.
Caught on the right side by Adams. Pushing his way through. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Now this has been a one-sided first half to this point, no doubt, but at least signs of life here. They're on the board.
Yeah, and I think if they went to the halftime down big with 0 points on the board, it'd be a struggle to see them come out in the second half and play well. So very important, vital here. And if they make a huge comeback, we'll look back at this moment and point to the start of it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Love. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 38 yards. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. There he goes again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 77 yards. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Raiders 14. Unders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here, 1st and 10. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now a give to Jacobs running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out right at the 35. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 65 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Garoppolo now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So we've come to halftime here with message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson. And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They run a lot of people.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. It got his man complete. Now he's loose again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 87 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And they can't bring him down. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Play action, Garoppolo. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. This is fielded at the 27. Yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ultra. Go ultra. Let's go. Charge.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. He finds Watson. It's caught. Touchdown. Christian Watson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Raiders 14.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. On the return, here's Hall. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On play action, now Garoppolo. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Preston Smith in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with Elaine Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. On the return, here's Hall. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, wide open. Complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are pouring it on. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Raiders 14. Anders Carlson to kick off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now here come the Raiders. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Las Vegas.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Slant to Adams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on fourth down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Love now. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Dobbs, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. On the return, here's Hall. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a pass hauled in downfield. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Now Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Love looking to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raiders now set to get the football back. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14.
Here we go. That's good.
Wait.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he'll just get rid of it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Here we go.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Well, this game was never really in doubt, CD, especially in the second half. They were always up by at least a couple of scores. And in fact, in the second half, their defense pitched a shutout. They were really impressive.
They took the drama away, didn't they? But how about the way they were able to stay on task the entire season?
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake. It's not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon.